Have you ever wondered why some men naturally leave a lasting impression while others are quickly forgotten? Many people assume attraction is built on appearance, wealth, or social status, but those things rarely create genuine emotional connection. What truly captures someone's attention is the feeling they experience when they're around you. The strongest connections begin when another person feels under. Let's be honest for a moment. Many men believe a woman's feelings can be measured by sweet messages, constant compliments, or romantic words. But words alone don't always reveal the truth. Genuine love is reflected through consistent actions. When a woman truly cares about you, her behavior begins to change in quiet but meaningful ways. She starts thinking about your happiness, notices the little things you don't even mention, and naturally wants to make your life easier. These aren't grand gestures performed for attention. They are small daily choices that show you have become an important part of her world. Instead of wondering what she says, pay attention to what she consistently does. Another powerful sign of real affection is loyalty when you're not around. It's easy to speak kindly about someone while they're standing beside you, but true respect appears in their absence. A woman who genuinely values you won't allow unnecessary criticism, gossip, or disrespect to define your name. She protects your reputation because she sees your success and dignity as something worth defending. This doesn't come from obligation or fear. It comes from emotional commitment. Her loyalty remains the same whether you're present or not, and that kind of consistency says far more than romantic promises ever could. Real love also changes priorities naturally. Before any relationship is officially defined, a woman who has chosen you emotionally begins making different decisions on her own. She becomes less interested in seeking attention from other people because her focus has shifted toward building something meaningful. She respects the connection that's growing instead of constantly looking for new excitement. This isn't about control or restrictions. It's about choosing stability over temporary validation. When someone truly values a relationship, their actions become more intentional, and they protect what they're building without being asked. One of the strongest signs of emotional investment is when she supports your purpose instead of competing with it. She doesn't expect you to abandon your goals just to prove your affection. Instead, she encourages your ambitions, celebrates your progress, and understands that your dreams are part of who you are. At the same time, she continues pursuing her own goals and maintaining her own identity. Healthy love allows two people to grow together without either person losing themselves. It becomes a partnership built on encouragement rather than dependency. Love is also revealed during difficult moments. Anyone can enjoy your company when life is easy, but the person who truly cares stays when things become complicated. She doesn't disappear when you experience setbacks, disappointment, or moments of vulnerability. Instead of judging your weaknesses, she listens with patience, offers support, and reminds you that difficult seasons don't define your value. She may encourage you to improve, but she never makes you feel unworthy simply because you're still growing. That kind of emotional safety creates a bond that becomes stronger over time. Finally, the greatest gift genuine love provides isn't constant excitement, it's peace. Passion is exciting, but lasting relationships are built on trust, emotional security, and mutual respect. Around the right person, you don't feel pressure to constantly prove yourself or fear making mistakes. You feel accepted, supported, and inspired to become the best version of yourself. Real love doesn't demand perfection, it encourages growth. When a relationship gives you both confidence and inner calm, you've found something far more valuable than temporary attraction. That's the kind of connection worth protecting because it has the power to strengthen not only the relationship itself, but also the lives of the two people building it together. Stood, respected, and comfortable enough to be themselves. Instead of trying to impress everyone, focus on becoming someone whose presence feels calm, confident, and authentic. Real influence is never forced. It grows naturally through character and emotional intelligence. One of the rarest qualities today is genuine presence. Most conversations are filled with distractions, half hearted listening, and constant thoughts about what to say next. Yet meaningful relationships are built when people feel heard rather than judged. Giving someone your full attention communicates respect without saying a single word. Maintaining natural eye contact, listening carefully, and responding with sincere curiosity creates trust that superficial compliments never can. When someone realizes you value their thoughts instead of simply waiting for your turn to speak, the conversation becomes memorable, and so do you. This kind of connection cannot be faked. People quickly recognize when attention is being used as a strategy instead of coming from genuine interest. Authenticity creates emotional safety, while manipulation destroys it. Strong relationships grow when both people feel appreciated for who they truly are rather than for what they can provide. Instead of searching for clever lines or rehearsed responses, develop the habit of asking thoughtful questions, remembering important details, and showing consistent respect. These simple actions often leave a far greater impression than dramatic gestures or expensive gifts. Another important lesson is learning the difference between confidence and constant availability. Many people mistakenly believe that always being available proves loyalty or affection, but healthy relationships require balance. Someone who has meaningful goals, hobbies, responsibilities, and personal ambitions naturally becomes more interesting because their life has purpose beyond seeking approval. This isn't about ignoring others or pretending not to care. It's about building a fulfilling life that doesn't depend on anyone else's validation. Confidence comes from knowing your value, not from convincing others to recognize it. The most attractive quality any person can develop is continuous personal growth. Relationships thrive when both individuals inspire each other to become stronger, wiser, and more disciplined. Instead of settling for comfort alone, encourage progress through your own actions. Lead by example, remain committed to your principles, and continue improving your character every day. Real respect is earned through consistency, self control, and integrity. When your actions reflect your values, people naturally trust your leadership, appreciate your presence, and remember the positive impact you leave long after the conversation ends.